Hey there! Have you ever wanted to create your own survey? Well, today is your lucky day. Our good old friend Google is here to help us make a survey that you can send to your classmates. So the first thing you'll want to do is go into your Google Drive and open up the application that's called Google Forms. And when you find Google Forms, you'll open it and it will look something like this. And very importantly, what you want to start out with is titling your form. So we can call this survey. I'm going to call mine Survey 01. Just give it a generic name. I'll click out and notice right here it changed the title of my survey to Survey 01. Perfect. Okay. If you want to collect the names of the people who you are surveying, which is a good idea, so you know that, so that you will know that who you got results from and who you haven't yet. You want to go ahead and make that your very first question. So for your untitled question number 1, what I'm going to write is write your first name. And what kind of question is that? Well, that's a short answer sort of question. So if I looked over here, I would see that I have all these options. I'm going to choose short answer. And I want that to be a required question so that the person who takes the survey that I send has to make sure that they enter their first name. Otherwise, they might get by and not put their first name in. So require that. Perfect. Okay. Well, our survey hasn't gotten too far yet. So we want to add more. So I'm going to click this little plus sign here. Click, and there we go. And it brings me to this next item here. And you'll never guess what I'm going to write. All right, I'll give you a clue. Write your last name. There it is. Write your last name. Okay, so we have in our survey 2 questions. Write your first name and write your last name. By the way, there's a reason I have these as 2 separate questions, and I can show you that later. So let's move on. Let's ask a survey question to our classmates, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this little plus sign, just like that. And I'm going to ask my first one, and again, I want the question to be required. And my first survey question will be a multiple choice question. I'll give my classmates some choices. So my first question will be, what is your favorite way to take a test? Question mark. Okay, and my first option will be traditional pencil and paper test. All right, another one would be Kahoot. Kahoot. Kahoot has a little exclamation point there. And my last option I will give my classmates will be, if I can write it, it says other. No, Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle. Okay, so those are 3 choices I will give my classmates. And I could add another one if I wanted to by clicking add option right here, not add other. Add other means you're giving them a chance to add something different. Okay, now that's one question. I want to ask maybe a couple more questions. So I'm going to click on the add question. And this question will be, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? Ice cream flavor? Question mark. All right, and option 1, let's see, let's give them this option. Chocolate, vanilla, how about cookies and cream? Cookies and cream. And finally, how about, it was coming. I'm slow on this. Okay. Okay, and don't forget, make sure that you require that question. So there we go. All right, now how do I get the survey sent out to my classmates? Well, let's come back to the top and click on send. And you will see this screen, and this this link here is what you'll want to click. Click the link. You can shorten the URL. And of course, you can click on now Control Copy, or you can also click on Copy. And we will then take that to Google Classroom, and you can post that in Google Classroom and then ask for people to respond to your survey. And then you will get your results. And when you get your results, you will want to come back to this, and you'll click on Responses, and you'll click this little green icon here. You'll create a new spreadsheet. Click on Create, and it will bring you to the spreadsheet where it has your questions that you had your classmates answer, including first name, last name, what is their favorite way to take a test, and what is your favorite ice cream flavor. It will also give you the timestamp to show you when they answered it. So, all right, there you go. And we will be able to take all of those results and do something next with them. But you'll have to tune in for what's next.